It was so exciting just to get into the whole mood again. After a baby, all you're thinking about is baby, 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 baby. And I still was thinking about the baby, but it was also fun to just like get into this glam vibe again. I mean, first of all, the setting alone put me there, but then getting into the looks and getting my face beat down, and it's always good to throw on a wig. What do I think about the color pink? I think when I see pink, I think flamboyance. I think softness, like it makes me feel soft and feminine. When I think feminine, I think it's like to everyone, So I like when everybody wears pink. I think it looks good on anyone. It brings light to a room. It just brings like an attitude and a vibe that feels like, I'm here, baby. You know what I mean? It gives, you know what it does? It gets attention, but not in the way that red does. It's like, I'm modest about it. I think beauty is, not to be cliche, an eye of the beholder. So I think everybody sees beauty in a unique way. And I think for me, over the course of my life, it's always changed. I think when I was younger, sometimes it was like surface and just like, oh, what's beautiful is what I see on the outside. And then as I got older, I realized beauty is more so predicated on how someone makes me feel, or even how people feel about themselves. I mean, beauty just changes, I think, also through the confidence that someone brings. When I'm thinking about people, obviously things can be beautiful as well. But I think anytime anything owns what it is and it exists as, it's in its truest form, I'm always thinking that's beautiful. I think I feel most beautiful when I am at ease, and that's with the people that I love, whether it be my partner, whether it be my mom, whether it be my friends, my family. I feel really beautiful when I'm comfortable to be myself, because I think I'm a beautiful person, but I don't always, I think like most people, you're not always in a surrounding where you can really let your hair down. Sometimes you have to, be prepared, or you don't have to get ready for what you need to do, or meeting new people, so maybe you're on guard. And yeah, I just think I always feel so beautiful when I'm with those that I love, and I'm able to just let my hair down and just let it all hang out. Self-care is always like a topsy-turvy journey. I think I'm always trying to figure out how to do the best I can with myself. Sometimes in an emotional sense, that looks like making sure I'm in therapy, or hanging out with my friends, making sure that I have date night, or having some time to myself, journaling, taking a hot bath, you know what I mean? But then on the physical side, a lot of times it's working out, being more active with my personal time, doing yoga or spending time doing meditation. And then a lot of times it's the reverse. It's like, I actually don't want to push myself to do anything. So sometimes it's like physically being still, like, just watching TV. I think overall, self-care really is you being in tune with yourself and figuring out what you need, instead of falling into the deficit of what's going to, be used in this moment, kind of just like really knowing and saying to yourself, what's actually gonna make me feel good? What's actually good for me right now? I was just talking about the whole bounce back body thing, especially as it pertains to seeing like celebrities or people in the industry. Like there's always this thing of like, damn, how'd they do it? And I think for me, like the main thing I would say to any new mom, is do what you can when you can. Whatever it is that makes you feel good. If it's important to you, then hell yeah, put in the work, Miss Girl. Get you whatever diet you wanna do or whatever workout regimen that works for you. And if that's not what you're worried about, then don't worry about it. I think number one is about what each individual needs to feel good after having a baby, because it's a journey on its own. It's somebody that's experiencing it. You need different things at different times. First couple weeks, I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Then I was like, I need to talk to somebody. I need to do something. Then I was like, now I want to get active. So it changes. So go at your own pace. And then also, like, let's keep it real. I've gone on my own personal journey with, how I feel about my physical appearance. And I think the main thing is I've learned through my experience is just, I do what makes me feel happy. If I feel like, oh, I need to hold it back and I need to, do a little bit more work, or I want to feel better about myself, or I feel like this is right, I just do it. And other times I'm like, yo, pull up in the drive-thru. I want the number 5, large. You know what I mean? I do what I feel when I need to, because sometimes taking it easy like that is what you need.
I don't need to be accepted by the cool kids or the elite bullshit. I just need to be accepted by me.
Big Boss, the movie and the album, follow my journey in the music industry and how I kind of came to own and be proud of being an independent artist and kind of being a lone wolf in a lot of ways. But in the movie, you start to see that, a lot of times we create this lone wolf identity for ourselves, even though we have so much love around us. It's just not always the love or the validation that we are sometimes seeking. And so it's like my journey of discovering what it means to validate yourself and what it means to go where the love is. And that you're always going to create the best work from, those that already support you. You don't have to convince anyone.
I don't wanna be one of them girls that's locked in her man's world.
I think for so long, I was always trying to figure out how to do my music and keep it separate from my acting. And I think I found the perfect balance with this project of actually just blending my worlds together, because I think that's what makes me unique as an entertainer and as an artist, is how I tell stories and how music can be a part of that. And so it's kind of like my own musical in a lot of ways, a musical narrative, so to speak. So I'm excited. I'm really proud of it. And, you know, the title, I think it speaks for the place that I'm in my life, you know, as a big boss, as owning who I am and owning what I've been able to accomplish and not being afraid to continue to build off of that.